Hi and welcome back to Face to Face. I'm Beck and today I wanted to do a really quick review and mini demonstration, if it works out, if you're seeing this it's worked out, of a beautiful palette that I bought recently at Mecca and also a cheek product. They're both from the same company and it's Stila. This is the Stila Eyes of the Window palette. They came in 4 different palettes. They have the body, mind, spirit and soul. Now I could not help it. I walked into Mecca probably 5 or 6 times and every time I walked past this palette it sang to me. It took me a long time to get the courage to buy it because it is quite an expensive item. It is $72, but they are just stunning. Look at that packaging. It is beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to quickly read the blurb that's on the Mecca website. Eyes are the window to the body, mind, spirit and soul. Stila celebrates 20 years of their infinite style with their Eyes of the Window shadow palettes, not parrots, palettes. Now if you have a look at the website, the spirit has more goldy tones to it and it comes in a silver palette. The mind is all matte and I think I'm going to go back and get that one as well because it looks stunning, and that's more of a brassy palette. The body palette has a lot of sort of gold and colours, a lot more colourful eyeshadows in that particular palette, and then the soul, which is in this beautiful rose gold packaging. It's absolutely beautiful, and the colours are stunning. You have a mixture. This is probably sang to me because it's got more rosy gold colours in it, and I love rosy gold. I mean, the Naked 3 palette is gorgeous to me. I love the pink and rosy toned colours. At the same time, I actually picked up this Stila cheek product. It's a liquid cheek, I won't even say tint, it's a liquid, and you have to give it a shake when you first start out because it has a mesh across the top, so it only dispenses a small amount of product. I tend to use it straight from the lid, and it is quite liquidy, but what it is it's absolutely stunning because it almost fades away to nothing, so it gives you a really beautiful subtle cheek colour, and because it is a liquid it's not drying, so it's really good at the moment. Just coming out of winter, I'm still quite dehydrated, so I like a lot more cream and liquid products, and it's just beautiful. I've got it on now and you'll see it in the application the way it applies, so let's cut to that now. I've already got all of my base on, my foundation, my concealer, etc, etc. This is just an eye tutorial, and the eyebrows are already done too. The first thing I did was I primed my eyes with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I actually find that this works best on my eyes. I don't know why. I've tried plenty of other ones and they just don't seem to work on me. Everything else creases, but the Urban Decay is beautiful. I then went over the entire eyelid with light, which is the top left corner of the palette, just to give a really nice base to start with and make sure all of those colours that I put on later blend beautifully. In the creases, my transition colour, I've used the matte colour, which is down the bottom here, and it's called Heart. It's a beautiful, almost cool toned pinky rose. And it's really lovely, really lovely. Now notice I'm tipping my head back to try to get everything in the crease because I have hooded eyes. I need to get above the crease to try and make the colour shown. So whenever you're applying, apply and then look straight ahead to make sure you can actually see the colour. Next I applied the darker colour in the top right hand corner, which is also a matte. It's called Being, and that's just to give it a little bit more, give the crease a little bit more depth. You'll notice I'm also taking it around the corners of the eyes just to smoke it out a little bit. Blending. The key to doing eyeshadows is to blend and blend and blend. Next I'm putting Peace on the eyelid itself, which is a beautiful, almost plummy rose gold colour. It is a slightly shimmery colour. I can get away with a little bit of shimmer on the lid itself as long as I don't go up past the crease, because anything that's shimmery or shiny above the crease will highlight and accentuate any crepiness that you might have, which I definitely do have. I'm popping a little bit of the shimmery gold colour, almost pinky gold colour, which is called Kitten, on the inner corners. That just brightens up that inner corner area just a little bit. On the lower lash line, I'm going to put a little bit of Individual, again, which was our transition colour, along the lower lash line. And then also follow just in the corner of the lash line with the darker colour that we put right in that crease, which is Being. The last step of the eyeshadow is to go along under their brow bone, just to try and blend everything back in together, and that's light. And you'll notice through the whole thing that I've been blending and blending and blending and blending. The key to doing eyeshadows is to blend and blend and blend. I'm going to tight line now, which means running a liner up along the inside upper waterline with some Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On eye pencil. This one's double-ended. It has Whiskey, which is the brown, and Zero, which is the black. And I'm going to use the brown today, just to make it a little bit softer. Next to the eyelashes, don't forget to curl them. I'm going to put on some They're Real by Benefit mascara. Sometimes there are some days I find this too thick and too chunky, and other days it works really, really well. Today is one of those chunky days. So if you find that your mascara is a little bit too chunky, just run through it with a mascara comb, and that way it'll fan out the lashes and separate them again a little bit more for you. And because my mascara was having a thick and chunky day, I ran off and grabbed my roller lash mascara to do the lower lashes. It's not a necessary step, but it tends to balance out the eyes just a little bit more. Next to the cheek tint in Rosewater, it's the Stila Watercolour Blush. Don't forget to shake it up, give it a good shake. Just apply it, and you can layer it up if you need to. I've actually laid it up, I had a little bit on beforehand, but I don't even think you can go too heavy-handed with this product. It's just so beautiful and so hydrating. To line the lips, I'm using a Savvy Nourishing Lip Liner in the colour Natural. I apologise if I disappear through this. I didn't realise that you could not see my lips because it was focused in on my eyes. So lining, I tend to overdraw on one side just to even things out a tiny bit. Lastly, a little bit of NYX Butter Gloss in the colour Angel Food Cake. This has been a favourite of mine through winter. They go on so beautifully. They're so smooth and buttery, and I'm a little bit addicted to NYX Butter Glosses. And there you have it. That's the finished look. I hope you like it. Thanks again for watching. I hope this wasn't too long for you. Just to highlight again, the beautiful Stila palette, absolutely gorgeous, and the Stila cheek tint. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Now this is definitely not sponsored, so please, I only use products on here that I buy personally and that I absolutely love. So if you'd like to see me do anything more drugstore, because I know I've done a few high-end things lately, please let me know in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe so you can keep up to date with all of my silly ramblings and the efforts I try to make with my makeup tutorials. I am still trying and starting out, so please be kind. But thank you very much again for watching, and bye for now. Message! Oops, I didn't realise I kind of blend into the background today.